So,
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Mr. Bottoms, Mr. Hippie Head Chef. How are you, my friend?
Okay, so what's up, y'all? Now I think we connected. Y'all hear me? Y'all got me locked and loaded. Here we go. So I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, taking care of personal business. But we said we were still gonna keep this podcast going. And guess what? Not like when he was up, he had his he was sick and he had to go get some rest. I'm gonna be here for the whole show. It's us doing our thing. So, yo, bro, how's the island? I missed the island. I ain't gonna lie, I missed the beach.
You do now. Hey, it's getting cold. It is getting mighty cold out, but it's all right. We're here. We made it again. It's another beautiful day, another beautiful week. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, hey, what'd you say?
I said it's warm here.
Yeah, well, you're lucky, because yesterday was nice and rainy. Today it was nice and shiny. Sun was shining, so definitely can't complain about that. Talk to me, man. How have you been? How have How was your travel? How was your week? Talk to me.
Okay, so we didn't tell nobody, but the last show when I was on there, we knew that I was leaving. It was a kind of underground move that I had to do to get back to Atlanta. We talked about somebody living in my house and not paying rent, and I've been trying to evict them, so I had the paperwork done. Everything was with the marshals, but I needed to get back so I can handle this stuff. I'm not in my house yet, just so we all know. I'm at a friend's house and everything. I'm doing the podcast from here today, and we talked about it. Why I'm gone for the next month or two. I'm gonna be doing the podcast on like breweries, some other shit, just having some dope ass fun. So today was at my homeboy's house because. So first of all, I leave. Supposed to leave Wednesday after the show. Fucking ferry gets canceled, bro. What the? You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. Then second, finally I get gone the next morning, Thursday morning. Your boy's like, oh yeah, let's go. I'm going, and I'm in New York, like above New York City, like 30 miles. I'm like, yo, maybe I stop by, and maybe I not. Let me just keep going. I hear on my right side, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because if we talked about it, we remember I had $1,000 front end work done on the van. Remember when I was locked up? The van was up on staff. Y'all all know that. But so I'm sitting there like, I know this sound. This does not sound good. So I stopped about 30 minutes outside of New York City. I find this shop and they're actually really cool. They put my shit on bricks. They checked it. They actually made me. I paid cash and they were really cool. After they did my shit, it took about 4 or 5 hours to get all the parts. $575 later. So think about it, that's almost $1,500 that I spent on the van in the last month and a half. Plus dealing with this house issue where somebody hasn't been paying rent and I still been paying the mortgage. So money doesn't grow on trees, and we know this. This is why I'm here so I can get this shit handled and then get back to y'all. But I know I'm talking a lot, but I'm talking. There's a whole story behind
Do
it.
you think?
Yo, after they finish the van and everything, they smoke out with me. They cool as fuck. They're like, anytime you come back through, man, hang out with us, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, cool. Hey, that sounds like fun to me. I'm still stressing about the drive here. Because first of all, I wasn't, I didn't, I was like, man, I don't have $575 just to spend on this shit. Like, I planned this money for gas and other things, but I was okay. I had a little bit more fun. So I was okay. But then I decided, because they didn't get done till, like, they happened 12 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday. They didn't get done till like 5:30. I drove into Queens, New York, and my number two, Edwin from the food truck, stayed outside his house, right? Went out to eat, had a great time, like got to spend time with him, and that was really lovely. We smoked out like always. And then while we're out, I was like, hey, bro, hey, just so you know, I like my eggs runny in the morning. And he was like, why are you saying that shit? And I was like, because isn't this a bed and breakfast? I park in front and I get breakfast in the morning. And he was like, no, fuck no. So the next morning, well enough to know me, some shit went down. So the next morning, I'm going in to take a shower, and his mom's like, "Hey, would you like some pancakes?" And I was like, "Oh yes, I would. Oh yeah, you know I would." And I'm looking over at him. I'm being quiet a little bit. I was like, "Okay." And she's like, "Would you like some coffee?" I was like, "Oh yes, I would." And she's like, "How do you like it?" He's like, and right before I can even say nothing, he's like, "Black like his women." And I was like, "Okay." I take a shower. I get out, sit down and eat, and he looks at me and he's like, "You might be right. This is a bed and breakfast for you." So
You're
I got to
silly.
Atlanta after that. It took me about 2 days to get here. took care of some stuff. We'll talk more about that in a minute because I do want to catch up with you, and I want to put some more. I want to tell you what happened when I went to my house, just because I think it's hilarious. Second of all, but I got here and then oh yeah, we'll just go into that. I went to the house the other day with the police just to see if I could go into the house. He said that you didn't want me in the house. We said okay, they understood. But right when we walk up on the thing, he opens the doors. He's like, "I want a restraining order against them." Hey, bro, if you get a restraining order against me, you definitely have to move out my house
What?
because that means you can't be in my house because
Yeah,
you're having a
that's
restraining order.
crazy.
So yeah, the cop kind of laughed at him, but it was like I'm doing the process. I went to the marshal's office, like you said. I verified stuff. The marshal actually called me today. They're going to do their thing, and then once that goes, there's going to be a process. And then once that process, we pick a date. They won't let him know, and then they'll just go in, pop doors, and I got to be there while they pull everything out to make sure. If they pull some of my stuff out, I'm probably gonna have a U-Haul truck there and just be like, boom, and put all my stuff in the U-Haul, take and lock it up, and then I'm gonna change the locks on the doors, take the U-Haul, have a storage, put it in storage, and then uh, maybe stay outside the house, keep eye on the house, and start cleaning up whatever messy left, whatever issues I gotta fix, and then get everything cut back on and get everything moving in the right direction, and then decide if I'm gonna rent the house out or just leave the house empty and have my friends watch it while I come back and just deal with that because I don't or get a roommate where I still have like I have access to the house, my stuff goes back in the house, and it's my a roommate, somebody who I like especially in the food industry, somebody like that I know that like just stays busy like I do,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe a fellow chef that I already know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you don't know. I mean, just playing about you right now. But then motherfucker. Oh shit. Wait, I'm allowed to cuss. I got kids around like my homeboy
Yeah.
house is two sons. One's at band doing at a football game playing band right now. The other one's cleaning his instruments, and he's a sophomore, or junior in high school. Fucking the
Mm.
talented as hell kid. I will be having him on the show probably once in a while. We'll have some fun. I got some plans in the head, and you know how crazy I am. Okay, so real quick, last part. I was leaving yesterday to go do something, and I have a crack in my radiator.
No.
So yeah, dude, it's been dude. I just tell you, it's a whirlwind of
Oh.
shit going down. But I'm okay because guess what? I woke up today and I came up with a solution. I came up with a plan. I'm already in the process of working it. It's to keep it up here for a minute until everything goes through. But I'm in. I got some stuff going on. But yo, bro, okay. And it's beautiful. I ran the last 2 days, yesterday and today. So that's always good.
We love that.
And then I've been playing video games, just relaxing and looking up jobs, figuring out the next move. I got a little bit of things I got to work on, but yeah. And I'm going to a high school football game just Friday.
There you go,
So
man.
with my homeboy, his son.
Might as well. Gotta support the kids, bruh. Gots to.
I didn't think I had you on the show.
Hey, whoa, watch your mouth. Plus applicable taxes. Ha ha.
I miss you. Okay, so what's up? That's my story. We haven't talked. We haven't even talked in like 3 days. Since
Right.
I've been busy.
Me
So
too.
that's when we had the host. I had to tell everything because he didn't. We tried to talk about everything that's going. Okay, so let's talk. What's up with you now? I saw some stuff going on Instagram, bro.
Yeah, yes, sir. So, a couple episodes ago, y'all know how we talked about how, I was adopted and, I haven't seen my birth family in a little bit. So, I was lucky enough this weekend to go see my little brother's basketball game, his AU basketball game. And as we talked about before, I was trying to set this up for a couple weeks now, but as we all know, I took a spill. I was injured, yeah, and exactly, and I had to take some rest and take care of myself, which I did. I was able to get back to my happy, healthy, goofy self, and let me tell you, let's see, I had a good week. Went. I thought I had work Saturday, but I didn't, so I ended up chilling. His game was Sunday, so I got on an early boat Sunday. Went to my old hometown in Worcester. Met up with some friends. Killed some time. Saw some of my good old people, which I love so very much. And we hung out for a while. His game was around. He had a game at 2 and he had a game at 4. So then I ended up leaving. And luckily, it was only an hour away, so it wasn't like a crazy drive from where I already was.
Oh,
Uh,
this thing again?
He's 13. He just turned. They just turned 13. And, about 4 to 5 years, because I've been busy with, just trying to make sure I'm okay in a sense. Because, they were busy too, and it's just like I'm so forever grateful for this past weekend. I went to go see him play. Like I said, I was texting my stepmom for a couple weeks now. We were able. I texted her. I was like, "Oh, I got a boat. I'm like able to come." We finally were able to set something up, and here's my hat, because it's very hard to do that when you have three smart kids that are on your phone. They got their messages linked and stuff. So it's just like for her to be able to hide that from them and for this to be such a pleasant, beautiful surprise was so amazing to me. And we walk in, or I got there a little bit late because I didn't want to walk in when they were walking in, because that would just ruin the surprise. So I walk in a little
Yeah.
bit late. I texted her I was here, so she was like, "All right, I'm gonna walk in, get them all situated, and then I'm gonna come out and, tell them I forgot something in the car." So I was like, "All right, perfect." So then I put my hood on, laid back, like just to make, because you can't miss me. If you saw my hair, it was me. So I put my hood on, laid back, and I was just waiting for her call. She calls me, and she's like, "All right, we're going in," and she said something of, she was talking, and then I heard my dad say, he's like, "Oh, is Mike coming?" And I go, "Whoa, whoa, 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 what did he just say?" And I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, "Huh?" And then she, like, as soon as he said that, she hung up the phone, and I was like, "No way, he knows." So then, like, a couple minutes go by, she calls me back, and she's like, "All right, where are you?" Like, "I'm coming out. The entrance is around here. Da 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 da." And I asked her, I was like, "Did I just hear him say, is Mike coming? Like, does he know that I'm here?" And she goes, "Oh, no, no, no. Like, that's a kid on their team." And I was like, "Oh, thank God." Dude, I thought, I was like, bro, all that hard work, and he caught us. Like, oh. But no, it was great. Um, I walked in, as you saw the video, I walked in. I couldn't
Yeah.
stop smiling, bro. Like, my face hurt for so long. Like, just from the drive up to, just because I knew I was able to see them, who I hadn't seen in forever. And I hadn't seen my sister
Yeah.
since she was 1 years old. And she's 5 years old now. And it's just like, it just hit me. It hit home because I learned not only so much about myself, I learned so much about my family. And, I did write a little something that I would love to read to you guys. Um,
Please.
and it goes like this. It goes, "I don't even know where to begin other than I am feeling so alive and loved and wouldn't trade this past weekend for anything, as I saw my birth dad and family for the first time in 4 to 5 years. And like I said, I went to surprise him at his AU game. They had no idea, considering I set something up with my stepmom for the surprise to work. She was the absolute best because she was able to keep it a secret from everyone, and that's not easy with three smart kids, like I said before. I drove to from Martha's Vineyard to Stoughton in order to make it to his games, and I say I do it a million times over. I was able to watch both of his games and ended up staying with them that night. I hung out with my family. We had some of the best times ever. My little brother and I played a series of video games, played pass with my little sister Khaleesi, watched her play on her iPad, shared very special moments with everybody, and dude, it was great. My little brother and I went to play basketball at the YMCA on Monday, and I had a day off on Wednesday, and I was luckily able to switch it from Wednesday to Monday because I wanted to be able to have some more time, and thank God I was able to do it. And so on Monday we went to the YMCA and played basketball for hours on end. It reminded me of my childhood, considering I used to do that exact same thing when I was younger. I would literally go to the Y bright and early, stay there until close. I would bring around like $20. It would get chips and Powerade to feed and hydrate myself whilst working on my craft. We got to the Y around 11 a.m. and ended up leaving at 5. We played one on one for a while, and then his friend came to join us. We played King of the Court, and I had to do my thing. After that, we put a series up of 15 shots. Like, we went to the 3-point line and took 15 shots. First one at 15 won. And I ended up winning the first round. We ended up playing two more rounds. Went to 20, then went to 25, and then him and his friend beat me those next two times. Uh, After that, we ended up playing 3-on-3, and that's when our father showed up to join us. When I say this is all I ever wanted as a kid, and it was in my presence. So it was just like a huge blessing in disguise for me, and it was like I felt like I was on top of the world. And I can't sometimes, and still sometimes can't even explain the feelings that were going and the emotions that were going through my head, my body. Like I was just felt so at peace. Like it just made me so happy. We were all able to be with one another and share such a special moment. We had lots of laughs, lots of smiles, lots of love, and it was truly, truly amazing. And I can't put into words what was going through my head other than wow, I am very blessed and happy to be here right now. We played a couple of pickup games until the point where my legs felt like they were gonna fall off. We went to Honeydew afterwards, and my little bro got a milkshake. After that, we ended up going back to the house. We ate dinner, played some video games, hung out for the rest of the night, and unfortunately, I had to leave the next day, as it was as it was time for me to leave. I felt extremely sad. I didn't want to leave. As like I said, the connection was there. We were all bonding. It just felt so amazing because I had all the things that I wanted as a kid right in front of me. Like I've always wanted to have these little brother bonds, and I've always wanted to have this brotherly love bond, and be able to go to the gym and play with my brother and basketball, and like just for me to be able to do that with my younger brother just felt so amazing and so surreal. It just as you can see, it just I can't even put it into words, bro. It just made me feel so amazing, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in this entire world. And as I was leaving, it's so sad, but it's all right. Since I can see them again more often than not, and it's temporary time away, it's not permanent. I was walking out as I hugged everyone. I told them I loved them. As I was leaving, my little brother turned, and I could see tears going down his eyes. He started crying, and that's when it hit home for me. And I didn't want to be away from them, but unfortunately, like I said, I had to go back home. And once I got in the car, I started bawling my eyes out. After seeing him cry, I couldn't fight the tears, couldn't hold it in. He was so sad, but I made sure I stayed in contact and continue to stay in contact with him and all of them. Their family, and family is a big blessing to have. Some people have family but don't have family, if you catch my drift. Some people have family but they don't have, that support system, that love. They don't have that ability to be able to call them and talk to them every day. So, like I said, I am so truly blessed to be able to do that and to be able to call them family because, hey, it's a beautiful thing. It's wild. I learned a lot about myself. Me and my birth father are legit twins. It's creepy how like we are. I mean, I see how I am, why I am. So it's just like that bond, bro. Unbelievable. I can't just. It's something I can't describe.
Hey, I'm not trying to interrupt you, you know what
No,
I'm
no, you're
saying, but
fine. I was done anyway. You're good.
I definitely understand kind of where you're coming from. You know, I spent 9 years away from my father, and
Mm-hmm.
when I first came around, I had two half brothers, little half brothers I never had before. So I understand, and I do. So it's a blessing, and I'm so glad you got to enjoy those moments. And there's going to be more moments, bro. There's moments and
Exactly.
moments and moments in
We're
life.
just getting
Like
started.
we talk, we talk about like all this shit that's been going on. Like I left my smoker monsters there just so we know I'm coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But with all this stuff going on, all these and we talk about there's no bad days.
Mm-hmm.
There's just pickups in life. Like I was talking to the water company, all these people today, and I was talking to them, and I was like, hey, just go Google Hippie Head Chef and look up images. This is who I am, just so you know. Like I'm not playing. Like,
Right.
and what I'm trying to tell you is those moments. Like even those moments for your family, or the moments where you got shit going south and you call somebody and your support system picks you up or like yesterday, bro. I was sitting there. Was it yesterday or this morning? It was yesterday morning, bro. I'm sitting there. I see a phone call coming in from Start First Class Hospital, and I'm like, the hell? Why he calling me? And I have been posting stuff about on my regular Facebook page, not on my professional stuff, but on my Facebook stuff, a regular or my personal Facebook page about the situation.
Right.
And he called me. Like you talking about that support system? He called me and he's like, "Hey, hold on one second." And then he turned around and clicked over and brought Sar Briscoe into the conversation, onto the line too. So it was a three-way call, and he was like, "Hey, we're just doing a battle buddy check-in. You know, we see what's going on. Are you okay?"
That's
So that's
amazing.
what I'm saying. That support system with your family, it's not always just blood. It could be like for me, it's battle buddies. It's how my band got tricked out. But then at the same time, my brothers, like both my brothers right now, I talk to them daily about what's going on. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and to have that support system, even we talked about it. Guess who paid for my ferry ticket
Hmm.
to get on the ferry? My ex-wife. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Real talk. Like that's why how close like me and her are. Like
Wow.
she's like, I can't
That's
wait to meet my
amazing.
daughter now, and I'm like, I love her as a person. Like she's always. Um, but that's not the only thing. I got so many friends and everything, and the people that know who it is now, and they're like so upset because
Mm-hmm.
they went to high school. And they're like, I can't believe he's doing this to you. And
Mm.
I'm not even bringing it up, but when you talk about that thing, it's not just your family, but what you have now is that extra new nucleus that you're gonna add on to your other already like all your friends and family you got. Now
Mm-hmm.
it's just gonna go, but it's gonna be your little circle.
Oh my God. And I'm so excited,
Can
dude, because like
I be part of it?
absolutely. And like, dude, no, it's just like I said, I learned so much about myself. And
Oh,
honestly,
sorry.
my girl told me the other day um, that, and she has a valid point that honestly, this, building this relationship and keeping this relationship will, if, I have any lingering issues or anything with abandonment trauma, it could help potentially fully heal it. Obviously, things affect people in different ways, but it's just being able to have these connections, asking questions
Yeah.
and learning about, them, me, and, about life and seeing different perspectives is just like so amazing, bro. And I just can't even describe the feeling, bro. It's
Hey,
so.
just enjoy the feeling. Enjoy
I'm
it.
gonna
Hey,
embrace it. I'm gonna let it marinate
I,
because that's all I
I
can do.
wasn't flicking you off, just so you know. I wasn't flicking you
No,
off.
no,
I was
you
flicking
good.
you off. She was
Yeah.
barking at me, and I was going like this, and I think she was on camera, but she was barking at me through the window.
No,
That's
you good,
all.
bro.
Oh, she's
Also,
got three other dogs too.
I want to let you know. Speaking of family, he's got another tournament next week, and you best believe I'm gonna be there, supporting him and cheering him on. We're staying overnight too, so it's gonna be fun. Can't wait. It's time. It's time to continue this relationship. It's time to you know be in their lives, bro, because that's all I've ever wanted as a kid. So and it's finally here. I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna be so grateful for it, because like I said, not many people have this. You know, not many people have what we call family. And like you just said, and some people are family, but they're not blood, and that's okay. Family isn't always blood. We had that on our basketball warm ups in high school, and we say it still this day. Still, clearly, we're talking about it right now. It doesn't have to be blood. It's just about the people that truly care for you and for your well being and for the well being around not only you and them, others. It's just like once you get that group, don't take it for granted, because
Nope.
it will be there and then it could easily fade away. So, if you haven't, love your people, share things. It's okay. You don't have to share everything with them, but just let them in on some things, communicate well with them, and you guys will live a happy, joyous, beautiful, smiling life. Because, hey,
Okay.
that's all we can do in this world today. Because guess what?
Okay. So,
We woke up
right.
again.
Yep. So let's talk real quick. Let's talk about some other stuff now. Let's
Yes,
talk.
sir.
Anything happened on the island since I left?
Other than the sunshine and flowers bloom. I'm just kidding. No, I mean the boys. We talked about the Island Cup already, but they played a football game. They won again. Shout out to shout out the football team, man. I love every single one of you on that team. They're pretty nice. Unfortunately, they didn't make the playoffs. It's all right. They missed it by one. It's okay. There's always next year. But for the seniors, I salute you, and I hope you are successful in your endeavors in whatever you succumb to do, whatever you choose to do. I really hope that you put your mind to it, go for it, take it and run with it, and just make sure wherever you go, spread your love and positivity, kill them with kindness. Don't feed into the nonsense. People are going to push your buttons. People are going to pull you. People are going to try to get reactions out of you. But you always win if you kill them with kindness and you don't give those reactions they're so greatly trying to pull out of you. So, be great. Love. I love all of you. Be great, please. That's all I ask.
Okay. Hey. So here, have you? I know sports, and I always love talking sports with you for a
Yeah.
minute. So, have you seen that thing about Michigan State right now? Or
No, I
Michigan,
haven't.
the Big Blue, Michigan, yeah,
Enlighten me.
the
I've been
sign
busy,
stealing.
you know.
So Michigan's been stealing signs. They've been sending somebody. Okay, we can't say they.
Right.
there was a guy on their coaching staff
Right.
who they seen photos of him in at other games on the sidelines of other teams with like taking like stealing other people's signs, so they know like the teams that they're about to play.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know, the big whole thing on that goal. But you don't hear no nothing about it. See, with me not being there and talking to you every day, I don't get to teach you some sports shit that you don't know.
I know, bro. I've been just rocking and rolling. We've been working, busy working, making content. You know the vibes, brother. Sleeping, catching it
So,
on the Z's. Haven't been to the
so
gym
with
in a little bit because I
Thanksgiving,
can't walk.
Thanksgiving's coming up. So I got a question with you with Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir.
So what's your like? So what's your traditional Thanksgiving food that you grew up on? Everybody's different.
True. So, when we were younger, when I said, couldn't tell you the age. Silly Mike. Anywho, so my family and I, my family right now used to go to our, like my mom's brother's house, or my uncle's house, and which was in Pennsylvania. Dude, it was in the middle of Hershey Park. Not in the middle of Hershey Park, but it was near Hershey Park. So as you know, as kids, we were hyped up to go on that trip every year. We're like, all right, when are we going to Uncle Roger's house? When are we going to Aunt Carrot's? Like, when are we going? Like, I'm so excited. So we always used to, and when I tell you, my whole family used to go there. It was nuts. Like my mom's side, dad, it was like it was we wouldn't fit in one house, so everybody had to go to like hotels and stuff. But no, it was great. We always used to go watch football, spend time together, tell
But we're
stories.
talking about food though. I want to know
I
the
know I'm
food.
getting
Like, what
into
kind of
that. I'm getting into that, and our food choices would my family would always bring pies, so we would always bring the pies. My mom would bake or make a blueberry pie, a cherry pie, and sometimes she would make a pumpkin, whatever pie people requested. We would have turkey, homemade stuffing, they made homemade cranberry sauce too. Um, dude, corn, peas, salad, bread, the whole shebang, mashed potatoes, gravy. Yo, when I tell you I
sweet
went
potato
back for
casserole?
35th. No, I don't. We never had that. I don't believe sweet potato casserole. No, but yo, when I tell you I went back for 45ths and I was on the toilet for 45th minutes, dude, it was terrible. But it was great at the same time because your boy was absolutely inhaling. It was and seeing family I hadn't seen in forever. Like it was awesome. But now,
So have
unfortunately, we don't go there because he passed away. R.I.P. R.I.P. Uncle Roger. But
you do? Have you ever done a deep fried turkey?
no, that sounds
Have you
bison.
have you ever done a smoked turkey?
I've had smoked turkey, but I've never done one for Thanksgiving. Which
So
one's
if
better in your opinion?
it depends. Like I think if you do a little bit of smoke on the turkey
I
and
agree.
then you deep fry it, I think that'll be gangster. Um,
Whew.
so especially if you get a good light smoke. So, but you gotta make sure you might have to put a heavy smoke because when you fry it, you're gonna lose some of the smoke.
Yeah.
But I think you like I would only smoke it for like an hour just to get good smoke on it. Maybe an hour. No, let's do 2 hours on it, smoke, and then pull it because it's not gonna be cooked. It's still gonna be raw as fuck.
Right.
So it's got freaking smoke on it. So then I would hit it with because first of all, what I would do is brine it. I'm gonna brine it overnight and like Cajun spices, water. So we're gonna do Cajun spice, water, salt, sugar, some bay leaves, some black peppercorns, and we're gonna let it sit there and do that for about 24 hours. Then we're gonna turn it out. We're gonna pat it dry. Then we're gonna sit there and hit it with a Cajun rub that has gonna have some brown sugar in it though,
Whew.
and then we're gonna smoke it. All to do is that the first 2 hours that smoke and that heat is just gonna help melt that stuff on it. So when it's just gonna melt on there, and when it comes off, I'm just gonna fry it, and that sugar stuff's gonna come off anyway. But it's gonna fry crispy on the outside. Yeah, and then yeah, fried turkey sounds really good. Calm down, Kai.
That sounds smacking. Dude,
I mean, Thanksgiving's coming up, man. Like,
I'm
dude, that's
excited. I'm feeling thankful, man. How about you?
hey, yo. I would tell you the last few days, mental health has been very, and I was feeling unthankful, or I was feeling not unthankful. I'm feeling like a failure point in this whole trip home. But now, sitting back and after I woke up this morning and had a lot of stuff going on in my head, I was like, yeah, you know what? It's not bad. Yeah, I'm parked outside my homeboy's house, but I got to go run. I got to come back and take a shower. Like, I got ramen, so I can still eat. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to mess with his food or nothing, and I try to be like thankful that they He lets me crash outside. Kai's got dogs to play with. So I mean, and I'm in the process of getting this all fixed. So once this is fixed, and I get the thankful we still get to do the show. Like I
Yeah,
was so
buddy.
like I today. That's why I text you and DJ Concrete. I texted y'all earlier today. Let's see how that name sticks. So he can pop up on the screen once in a while. DJ Concrete. I like it. I think it's gonna stick.
DJ Concrete. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
He's the one. Hey, pop up. Where's DJ Concrete at, real quick? Can we see him on the screen?
He's over there.
What's going on?
Hey, Concrete. Can I see you? Pop up on the screen so you can say hi to everybody.
DJ Concrete.
Yeah.
Yo, did you just
There
come
we
up with that
go.
one? Yeah. There he
Hey,
is,
look,
the
DJ
man, the
Concrete
myth.
right there, y'all.
The
And
man,
he
the
was laying
myth.
concrete all day, y'all. And now he's out here doing the ones and twos.
I'm
The
not
grind.
gonna lie, I'm falling asleep over here.
And we all,
He's had a long day.
man,
He's had a long day. He's a hardworking man. You gotta lay the creed. You gotta, dude. It's a tough job, man.
Hey, is it because I'm not there? I mean, I know Sideshow Mike's got a lot of vibe, but I know I bring that little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
No, man. I got the energy. You got the. Sorry.
Bro, you know what? We're gonna never do that again. Okay, so that's my thing. Since I'm not there, I got questions for you. Like, for Thanksgiving, do y'all have like festivals and stuff coming up, or do you have
Yeah, not
anything
that
like
I've
that?
heard of. Because guess what? Again, nothing to do on this dry island. Yeah, dude, we should really have. Timeout, flag, throw it, challenge flag. Let's check the replay. But no, there is a traditional flag football turkey bowl game. If you want to come get your ankles snatched by me and my companion friends, come on by. I'll let you know the time and the day. I already told you, so stop laughing and stop looking at me like that because I will crack your ankles. All right?
I wish I
I
was.
wasn't talking to you. I was just talking to the people walking to that house. I was talking to you and talking to me. Nah, but yo, seriously, come play some football. Come hang out. Let's have a good time. At least it's something to do. You know, Thanksgiving. All we gotta do. Thanksgiving is about football, family, friends, and more food and family. Thanksgiving is about football, family, friends. I was like,
My bad.
what the bumbucket was that?
My bad. Hold on, give me 1 second here. I accidentally opened up our live chat.
Oh, dude, it's alright.
A live video.
It is alright. Hippie head chef, you look so pretty today.
Sorry about that.
You look handsome.
What happened?
I was trying to.
Bro, he was talking reckless about you. Don't worry about it. You're
I
right.
was trying to get YouTube open and it just opened up our live broadcast, which has like a 2-second delay.
You're so silly.
Oh.
Chef, talk to me. How about your foods? What do you eat for Thanksgiving, brother? Talk to me. I know you like to make food. I know you like. So are you the guy that makes all the food for Thanksgiving? Are you the guy that eats the food? What's your talk to me, homie?
So it depends. It depends. Like, so last year I went to a friend's house and they did it. But the year before, when I was in my house, actually sold smoked turkeys off my front porch. Like, people would come and pick them up. I was smoking
Did you?
them. I would smoke them, chill them. The next day they would come get them, and then for Thanksgiving they would just heat them up and bring them back to temperature. I would cook sides and everything. Like, not last winter, but the winter before. My brother and my sister-in-law came to town, and I cooked the whole thing. I even made sweet potato panna cotta. And that's a Italian cream dessert. I don't mean to say but
Dude.
I like to I like man, I always cook and I love mac and cheese part of it. I love my collard greens. Like I like to do when I do my collard greens, I render bacon, I use smoked turkey neck. So I learned from my first ex-wife. You know, we know I got two ex-wives. First one, she really I knew how to do collard greens, but she really got me into the way to do it. It's a bit different and really more flavor, and I love it. Let's see. Oh, I do something. It depends on what I had this Cajun stuffing that I've done. Where it has oysters and stuff in it. It's like really
Really?
good and cool. Oh yeah, bro. There is so
I don't
much.
think. Wow, I might have to try that sometime.
Bro, we're gonna have to. Oh, dude, I was thinking today. So if I was still at the food truck, bad news. The food truck is only open from Thursdays to Sundays from now on. They
Why?
just
Any reason?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I think they're just trying to consolidate some stuff since
Wow.
we're getting slower. That's mostly what I'm seeing in my eyes.
Okay. Well, thanks for the heads up, dude. I appreciate
Hey,
your kind
Literally,
services. You're
but I was
amazing.
thinking about this dope ass sandwich. Of doing a ciabatta bread, toasting it, taking take turkey breast, frying it, and then smoke it,
Yum.
and then slice it about that thick. Then you take cranberry. What's it called? I can't think of it. Cranberry.
Jam? Sauce?
No, yeah, it's the like
Butter?
you have your cranberry, whatever. But I would turn that into a cranberry mustard. Cook cranberries down and make it to a cranberry mustard.
Cranberry.
That would go in there with nice fresh greens from the farm. Look at first mayo, fresh greens, the turkey, the cranberry mustard, and then even if you want, you could throw bacon on there on a ciabatta bun.
So you would do. So how do you make cranberry mustard? So is it just cranberries or is there mustard too? Because I'm mad
It'd be,
confused.
yeah, it'd be cranberry. So
So
I
it'd
would
be
take
like a
granny mustard.
sweetened,
I would take granny mustard and do
sweetened.
that, and I would take cranberry. I'll cook it. I would put the cranberries down and everything, like cranberry sauce. You know, come that you had at Thanksgiving. But I make it from scratch instead of buying the canned shit. I would cook it down,
Mm.
and then I would make my own mustard, granny mustard, and maybe make it a mustard granny
A
mustard.
mustard
Wait,
mustard?
I mean a beer mustard,
A
granny
bitter
mustard,
mustard.
right? And then fold that into the cranberry sauce, and that would be coming like almost. It would be good.
What is like?
Think about
What's the
this.
word I'm looking
You
for? Cranberry sweet. What's mustard?
It has that vinegar that
Not tangy, but what's the
yeah,
word
it
I'm
can be tangy sometimes.
kinda?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the, there's I feel like there's another word I'm looking for
But
mustard.
think about it like this though. It would be going with that turkey. So and think about when you have like charcuterie boards, they'll have like a jam and they'll have a granny mustard, and they go perfect together with them.
Mm.
So
I don't
it
think
would
I've ever
fold in
had one with jam.
together. So what?
I don't think I've ever had one with jam.
But no, I mean it's not jam. It's cranberry
Right, cranberry
sauce.
mustard.
Yeah, it turns into a cranberry mustard. It'd be incredible too, especially be fresh and vibrant. And then do that. Like I said, cut it right at angle toothpicks. Like bro, it'd
Like
be killer.
slice
But
them, dice them.
that's if I had decided to stay there. I would still be. That's something I would throw on their menu right now. That'd be gangster. And you could do it, especially, or even if you just roasted the turkeys. You know, you can go that way with it too. But yeah, so I like that, dude. That's what I love about leftovers. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you. Then I want to take stuffing, and I actually want to like cook a pan of stuffing, not the seafood, but just regular stuffing. Take a scooper, scoop it out, kind of tighten the ball up a little bit more, roll it into a egg wash flour, and then drop it in the fryer.
Ooh,
Small ones too, just like small ones, and then do about 4 or 5 of those, and then do a sauce over the top where they get. I don't know what kind of sauce yet.
right.
They could be like boom, right into it. You would
Like
have
little
stuffing,
bites.
yeah, like little stuffing bites.
Oink, bro, you got me all the
Maybe
way
like
messed
maybe,
up. If I don't get any of those,
maybe.
I'm gonna be so sad.
Yo, I actually want to make that. This shit
Yeah, you
sounds. I
probably
miss.
shouldn't.
I'm kind of miss.
You could just ship them to the Y. I'll eat them, dude.
Those it would almost like corn hush puppies, but it'd be a freaking a stuffing one, and then you could. I'm trying to think what kind of sauce though I would want to go with it. If I don't want to go with it, maybe a cranberry sauce. So it's a straight cranberry sauce to dip it into there.
Hmm.
A little spice, a cranberry spicy like
Like a sweet and
jalapeno.
sour.
Oh, sweet and spicy,
Sweet and spicy. Okay.
like a
Mm.
cranberry jalapeno. That would be really good as a side little
What's your
dish.
go-to Thanksgiving dessert?
See, that's the thing. Like, I love sweet potatoes, so I do a sweet potato pan. I kind of want to do a regular sweet potato,
And you said
or
something
I could
about a
do it.
sweet potato casserole, right?
Oh yeah, sweet potato crack. No, I said yeah, sweet potato casserole.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up on that too. Like, dude, you can even do a sweet potato mash. It's fucking incredible.
Oh my gosh. Yo, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese. Oh my, I can eat
No,
them
but
all. Yo, mac and cheese with the
that's
Ritz crackers on top. Stop playing games, bro. Or whatever. Yo, sorry, your cheese curds too. But yo,
panko.
oh, I don't think I've. Oh, yes, I have. Oh my gosh,
That's the crack. That's when you think of That's when you think of the Ritz cracker. It's panko most likely,
bro,
bro.
you just unlocked a memory I forgot I had. Now I want
I'm the
Thanksgiving
big
food.
fan.
You're making me hungry. Well, guess
That's
what?
what hey man,
Huh?
dude. I'm glad.
Yo.
Yo, I was thinking. So okay, another thing. So one of my homies, his name's Criddle. Who's like this is how when we talk about family and friends and stuff. So I get into town. Criddle's he's like, yo, he's mad about the situation, and he's like, yo, and he lectures the hell out of me.
Mm-hmm.
He's a couple of years younger than me. Like I said, he's one of my dudes, man. I actually did a cooking class live video with his middle daughter for her home ec class during COVID. It was pretty cool. So
Right.
about a recipe and everything. But we were talking, and he's like, "Yo," he's like, "I got it where we can smoke some meat and we sell some barbecue outside of a farmer's market. What you think?" And I was like, "Yo, I'm down." He's like, "Bro, I got you." Like he's like, "Bro, I'm leaving you." He's like, "Bro," he was my first client when I stepped out on my own as a private dinner.
Mm-hmm.
But man, that's my dude. Like that right there is when you talk about family, you talk about family. He's one of my closest like family. Like, I mean, I got a lot of like, I'm so blessed that I've been back. Like, so many people know that I'm back. Like, yo, if you need anything, let me know, man. We sorry about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been posting, people have been like sending love, love, and I'm just like, man, when you're down and you're feeling like everything's hitting you all at once, you're like, fuck. But they have so many people, like I said, and they want to do stuff. Like I got people want to do like, hey, did you apply for this job? I can get you as a dishwasher. He's like, I know that's you're just making jokes, but hey, if that's really what you want, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I put on this app called GoPro or GigPro, and he's gonna apply for these like gigs like $24 like 5 hours, $25 an hour for like 5 hours at a line cook at something or at a barbecue. I got one at a barbecue. I'm waiting to see if they respond to. Bro, I'm like, I go do this for $24. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I do with this thing, so man, dude,
Right.
it's you know the dude. Oh, I was thinking, so I was haven't told you this yet.
Uh-huh.
Once I get this whole situation done, maybe before I come back to Martha's Vineyard on my trip back, I might be stopping on Wednesdays, like at areas and going on and having a restaurant lined up to go work at on the app, and I might just go work and then and try to get like a small camera where we can go live with the podcast, and I could be doing dishes or whatever, cooking and having a freaking live podcast.
That would be
Or,
cool. And then you
or
could
go
also
do
give some
like,
tips and tricks on like teach people kind of thing too if you wanted. Hey, that's up to you though.
or yeah, or what I could do is work, like, or have it so I work in the morning at that place, and then I eat there and I do a podcast. I'm sitting there at the at one of the tables, like outside table, I have one,
Uh-huh.
and eat. Figure it out. We can do that. Like, man, dude, I was thinking about my trip back. The trip on the way here, I like my whole social media. I was kind of quiet. I didn't post a lot. I didn't let nobody know I was left. Like, I waited till I got here to be, and I made sure I was knowing how to feel before I started doing saying anything. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I got eyes everywhere.
He's got the eyes everywhere. Eyes everywhere.
So you got any plans this weekend? I know you go off. So let me just. I know a lot about you because
Oh,
my
dude,
boy. So
what? No, you don't. He's
I
on it,
know
bro.
on weekends you go off island anyway to see your girl.
Yeah.
So
But this weekend, like I said, I'm going to
are
see.
you
Go
the
ahead.
basketball game,
Oh
right?
no, that's next weekend. Sorry, what am I saying? This weekend, I'm big chilling. Big chilling.
You going off island or are you gonna
Nah,
stay at the
I'm
house?
staying here. I got to.
Oh,
I gotta get in the gym. My legs hurt from playing basketball 6 hours the other day. Yo, you know what's crazy? I'm in shape, but basketball will really show you how out of shape you are.
oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. When I tell you, son, I was like, ew. What? I was running up and down.
Bro,
Like, I
bro,
couldn't.
bro, take a deep. Okay, listen.
I
I
couldn't
know what
breathe.
you're
As you can see, I can't breathe right now.
no, but think about it. I know what you're saying because when I was in my like
It's just
late 20s,
crazy.
and I saw. Remember, I seen you. I remember you seen like I was built. I was swole, but like with a six
No, you
pack and
weren't.
everything. Are we really playing?
Yeah, we're
But
playing,
I was in shape
but being serious.
and everything, and shut your mouth. But dude, I would be the same way. Like I would go sit there and play flag football and be like out of breath, or go play basketball and be like, like thinking I
Dude, it
was
was
in
so
shape
bad.
because I'd be like all ripped and everything. But dude, it's a
It's a
different
different.
animal,
It's
bro.
yeah. It's your lungs. It's your legs. It's mainly
It's a
your legs.
movement.
It's
It's
your
a quick
ankles,
movement. It's
bruh.
all that.
And no
It's explosive
excuses are
muscles.
being made over here. But like, I've been
The
having
explosive
absolute
muscles.
cracked ankles from soccer. It's funny because I absolutely almost had my ankle blown off one game. It was terrible. I will never forget that day. That kid was not going for ball. He was going for Mike's ankle. He saw ankle, target acquired, and said, and
Uh,
absolutely blew my ankle up. I had to get carried off the field. Yeah, I couldn't walk. It was terrible. Guess what? I don't care. I
so
can walk now, though. Yes.
so I saw that y'all have a new the sandwich wrap, right?
Oh,
What
yeah,
is it?
chicken
A
salad
chicken?
or wrap, not sub. Chicken salad. Homemade.
So, hey, can I give y'all maybe we should do a wrap for this Thanksgiving time? We'll do a turkey cranberry with
We were
lettuce.
thinking, yep, we already got things rumbling. Yo, and guess what?
Oh, mustard in there.
In the salad, chicken salad wrap, guess what we used?
Something from one
Mixed
of the
greens. We used mixed greens in honor of
uh,
yourself.
no, you should take, hey, something else you should do
What?
is take cherry tomatoes. So cherry tomatoes are small, so you cut them in about three, so they're like little rings, right? And then what you do is go in a bowl. You're gonna hit it with a little olive oil, champagne vinegar, salt,
Yum.
pepper, a little bit shallot. Listen to me, right? Toss it, let it soak like that, and then you put it in the wrap, in the turkey wrap, or you get the chicken wrap. So now you got that. It's like a vinegar. It's like a dressing on the tomatoes, and they all
Yo,
juicy. Oh, maybe a little bit of sugar too into the tomatoes, just have a sweetness to it. And when you bite in, bro, with the mixed greens with that, you don't even need mustard, and then you could throw your little ranch or whatever else you want to throw on there, like sauce. And you got that sauce right there. Tomatoes, come on, you throw some bacon on that thing, call it a day.
wow, that does sound scrumdiddly punching. Ha!
Just so you know, my food mind's been going crazy since I left. Like right now, I'm working on trying to figure out how to be able to. Oh, just so you know, when we come back next summer, right now we're pushing to be able to do be a
We
vendor
gotta
at
get through winter first. No, I'm just kidding.
no with the smoker. Well, so the last thing I'm gonna bring back all my stuff so I can pop up at farmers markets as a vendor and have all the license and we can do barbecue. We can do some sandwiches. We might even do some tacos. If Edwin comes back on the island, he said he might help me to do this if we can do it together, me and him. And he'll be bartending at the Shanty most likely. And at the same time, I'm gonna get me a side gig. Like I'll do this on like maybe 4 days a week, and then the other 2 days I'll have a part-time gig, seasonal. So in the summer I can be like
Tip
bounce.
top shape. That's awesome, man.
I'm
You sound like
gonna
you
try
have a
to.
plan, Stan, and that's a beautiful thing.
Hey, I had to sit down and reestablish what I needed to do with the steps and everything. Like today, bro, I
Absolutely.
called the water, the gas, the electric, and found out because I've already cut them off because I couldn't pay them. So I called them to figure out when they're going to hit my credit report
Right.
and found out how far out so I can know when I got to get these paid so they'll bother my credit report. Next, I called I got a T-Mobile. I got to call them tomorrow. I forgot the other day, but then I
You have
called
T Struggle Mobile too?
huh?
You have T Struggle Mobile too?
Yeah,
I'm
man.
sorry.
Yo, dude, I'm gonna figure this out when we come back.
I
We're
have
gonna get
T
a good.
Struggle Mobile. I ain't making
But
no
look,
jokes.
hey, but look, so I learned like today I took those steps. After running yesterday, running today got me stepping to make the steps I needed to go in the process. I woke up this morning and some shit hit me that helped me get. I won't talk about it, but some stuff in the right direction. And if I get the, hopefully I get the van fixed up in a minute with that radiator fixed up, and I'm gonna go and do some lawn work with a friend tomorrow, get paid some money so I can boom. And then if I get these gigs, and I got some other gigs I'm working, and if I do barbecue, like I've got some movies making. And then when I come back, we got some stuff going on. I miss y'all, and I miss being at the studio. I miss all that shit.
Me too,
Um,
man.
but hey, so next week, what we gotta do next week, man? We need to talk about some relevant shit going on in the world too. Like, yo, before left, we already talked about that shooting in Maine.
Hmm.
He killed himself. Um,
There was another shooting in Worcester, unfortunately, at Worcester State University. A couple were injured. One unfortunately passed away. It's so sad. That's my home city, man. It's just, like gang violence. It wasn't even gang violence. And, it was crazy because it wasn't even kids that attended the university, bro. And it was just so sad to hear, man. It's just, why you got to pick up the gun? Put your gun down, chuck your dukes up, bro. Like, what are you doing?
bro,
It's all
I
about this. It's all about who can squeeze it faster, bro. Who can throw, like, put, what are you doing? That's all I have to
hey,
ask is, you're throwing your life away and you're potentially taking somebody else's life. What are you doing?
so I watch a lot of the first 24, the first 24. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
right.
And I saw one the other day, and this kid, he was like 13, 14, sitting on his friend's front steps, and the older brother of his friend had just came back into town, and people knew he was there, and they had a girl like hit him up on Instagram, like, "Yo, hey, I just came across you, like, cute, what's up,
Nah,
brother? What are you at? Oh, I'm here.
setup.
Wait, so, hey, location can I come on?" And then they drove through and did a drive by, and the kid was the one sitting on the front porch,
Oh
and he
no.
got killed. Like a kid at 13 years old had his whole life in front of him. Like, bro, shit
Right.
like that, man, it's crazy, man. Like I see a lot of that stuff when I watch that shows, and it's just like how we letting this happen? Like I'm 41 years old. I've seen a lot of the first 40 where somebody was like 22, 23, 24, and I'm like, God damn, I've been to war twice, and I'm still alive.
Like,
Like it's crazy. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't understand
It's
how it
crazy to
gets to
see shit
that
like that.
point.
Like it hurts to see it.
Right. Like, how? Why does it get to that point where you want to so greatly take somebody's life, bro? Just like we talked about before, it's all about, like, with the events in the world. It's all about how can I blow up this other person, not about how can I give knowledge on this topic that's making me so upset, or how can I communicate with this other person or group of people about what's going on. Like, bro, it's all about who's hard, who, like, yeah, you have a gun, cool, bro. Like, dude, what is that getting
Yeah.
you? What is it getting you other than
Oh, let's just go out back and let's fight it
lifetime in
out, man.
jail.
Like, I'm gonna take your lunch money. I'm gonna take your lunch money in my hands, homie.
Right, bro. And it doesn't even have to get to the violent point, but if it does, bro,
Uh,
why do you gotta bring out a gun? For what?
because once you put, and
You think
once you
you're
pull that
cool?
trigger, you can't call the bullet back. You can't stop the bullet. You can't bring
And
that. If
that's
you
what
kill that person, you
people
can't
don't
bring them back.
understand, right? Is that they think,
Yeah,
oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot this dude. Yeah, I'm hard. People are gonna like me. How are they gonna like you when they can't talk to you in jail, bro? How that like you realize you have family members that will care about you, have people that care about you, and if you so greatly make a permanent, not greatly, what am I saying? But if you make a permanent decision off of like that temporary emotion, like we talked about, you pull that trigger, and you're in jail for the rest of your life. You never know what could happen with your life. Like the next day, you could have been in the position you've always wanted to be, or you could have been on that vacation that you wanted to go on, or you could have met that person that you so greatly wanted to meet. That's why we have to think like this, or else we're not gonna get. I mean, we're gonna get places, but we just have to think of like, in a sense, how it will affect not only us but people around us too. Not and I understand. In the heat of the moment, it's very hard. It's very, very hard, and I couldn't tell you what's going on in some people's heads because I'm not, them. And mental health is a very big issue in today's world, but it's just why does it always resort to pulling the trigger? I
you know. I mean, because guess what? The one pulling the trigger is probably some punk who doesn't understand, like,
The values
you know what I'm
in
saying?
life and the morals of life. I agree.
Uh, it's crazy, or it's a young ass kid who's 17 doing it and thinking they're cool because, and no disrespect, I listen to a lot of raps and stuff, and I hear about guns and stuff.
Right.
And I mean, we grew up, and I mean, there's video games and stuff out there too. So you can't,
Absolutely.
but I mean, but it's somebody taking, not looking at life as like they should and not understanding it, and it's crazy. We sit here and we talk about this all the time, and we talked about this before. We talked about all these different shootings and stuff, and mental health too.
Mm-hmm.
Mental health is some of the reasons too, and you gotta get there, and you got to like try like with me, man. That's why I put in posting mental health veterans and stuff. Like, if all my bad boys reached out to me, that was incredible. That's what you got to do. Even if you got a friend who's struggling, reach out to them. You don't remember what they were
Exactly.
struggling with. They could be like, I'm about to go do this, kill everybody just because. And you can talk to them and be like, oh, you know what? My life is more important than doing something stupid like that.
And you know what's crazy, bro, that you just said that, and that was very beautifully said. Today, bro, I had this customer come in, and they told me, like, they come in not only for, to get some coffee and stuff, but he literally looked me dead in my eye, and he goes, I come in to hang out with you. Like, I just love your energy. I love your vibes. Like, and I was just like, bro, that's what, and it just hit me, and it touched me because I was like, bro, I just feel great being able to impact people in such great ways, bro. And it's just like you will you will see how beautiful the world is and how like amazing it is if you can just be a kind, loving person. You could if you can only control the amount of love and kindness you give in the world. Things won't go your way, but hey, like I said, try to kill them with kindness. You won't know what'll happen until you try it, bro.
Hey, I feel you. And
Seriously.
there was something I was gonna say. Damn.
It's wild how it's crazy how the world works, man. If we all could be a little bit more understanding, like I always say, we're all going through something. It's all about persevering. Shout out Polo G, bro.
Hey, getting you a question. Okay, so well, it's cool and everything, but there was some we were talking about food about the shop and everything. So we talk about it. Don't y'all have like a new drink? Was it like some kind of? I saw you. It's a Jamaican thing you had going on.
That was
You
just
getting to
me
your
being
Jamaican roots for
goofy
that
because
one?
I saw my roots this past weekend, so the Bodman came out. Nah, it's a clementine smoothie. It's great. It's got pineapple juice, mango juice, or sorry, mangoes, peaches, and oranges. Or orange juice. Jeez, I can't speak. I don't know what's going on. But yo, it tastes like you're on an island. It tastes like it's got a little tropical, yes sir, which it does. And that thing is a refreshing, beautiful. Oh, I would drink one. I'm probably gonna drink one every night. Dude, it's so good. If you don't believe me, come try it.
Hey, yo, on another note, real quick, let's give a shout out to Morning Glory Farms. They do. Make sure you go see what they you can order for Thanksgiving from them.
Shout out
Yo,
Morning
and if
Glory,
you want,
man.
Hey, and make sure you know hey, they got that pumpkin pie, they got a sweet potato pie, they're gonna have the apple pie, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you go get your pies for your Thanksgiving, or just for the little thing, go with some breads and stuff. They got
Yeah.
rolls and everything you can pre-order.
You're not
Whatever
old.
they
You're
got
young,
birthday.
man. You're a young, handsome
I said
man.
I didn't. Look,
Dude,
hey,
you're like 22.
yo,
What are you talking about? Plus applicable taxes and carry the 4.
hey, look, man. Let me let you get back to your being a island man. I miss the island, y'all. I ain't gonna
Yeah, I'm
lie.
bad man.
Last
I'm
few
an
days,
island ting in it.
hey, the
Sorry.
last few days I was on the island and I got to park like at the different beaches, and I knew I was leaving, and it was sad. Like I woke up and I was just like, so then when I got here, like I had to like I miss the beach. I love staying in Queens. It was incredible to wake up in Queens.
We
That was
love
pretty
that.
cool. I ain't gonna lie.
Love that.
Um, and to see how like different pay people how their houses are with like think about it, like in Georgia, the houses are more spread out. In Queens downtown, it's like boom, and it's like a
Like
neighborhood
stacked
house.
on top of each other kind of deal.
It was cool. I mean, but even in Atlanta, you got stuff like that too.
Was it like
So,
double decker
but it's pretty
apartments?
cool.
Or like,
No, he don't know. His mom owns a condo.
oh,
A
tough, tough,
condo,
tough.
but it's a condo building. So she owns hers, and there's I think she was the in one.
And then
No,
there's
she
an
wasn't.
Audi,
There was
just like,
she's like in the middle, but then it's boom, 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 boom. And then they had this space in the back. It was a lot. It was really cool. We got to walk the dog. The dog got also got to play.
that's awesome.
Because Edward's got Fuji, and Fuji's his dog and everything. But look, man, we're getting short of time because I do got to get back to what I got to do, and you got to do what you got to do, and the rest
As
got to
do
go.
I.
Boom, boom, boom. So,
Bruh.
but hey, I do want to give a shout out to make sure you go to Fonsetto if you're on the island to check out their the nice category of nice tree that's legal in Massachusetts. Make sure you go to offshore again, check them out. Make sure you hit up Dos Mas.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget Edgartown Diner. I think they're open on the weekends. Make sure you go there. Don't forget the Wharf, Rockfish. What else is open, man? Just make sure you go check. Oh, Linda James. Linda Jeans. Make sure you
Linda
go check them
James.
out.
The town, your favorite spot.
Yeah, hey, go out check out the town. And hey, man, and make sure you go hit up
Salvatore's, the attic at Waterside.
Al's. Hey, but go grab a nice bottle of wine from Al's Liquor Store since they're open during the winter, and go man, you go see that sunset up there. There's still a beautiful sunset to go be seen on the island. So,
Love that.
yo, and then go grab a smoothie or iced coffee in the morning from my boy over there at
Come on,
what's
man.
that
I'll
place
get you
called?
right.
What's it called again?
Aquila.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, but look, man, let me get up out of here. I love you, bro.
Love you,
Everybody,
brother.
we'll see y'all next week. Lunch money all day. Let me get that lunch money.
We
Let's get it,
appreciate
boy.
you as always.
Hey, guys, so much. Thanks for being here.
Thank you,
Boom,
brother.
let's get it. La, 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 la,
Yes,
la.
sir.
Lunch money. Lunch money.